It's like 6 something. We're about to head out. Okay, it's like 7 something, and we're definitely gonna go now. Pretty sure, hopefully. I'm not sure if I like it here. There's a squirrel! I will tolerate this.
This is a park we went to in Wyoming. It was actually pretty cool, but yeah, it was a park. Then we got back on the road, and there were fields and mountains, and this is at Martin's Cove. This is also in Martin's Cove, and yeah, this is pretty much Wyoming. Gosh, I'm a narcissist. More fields. Oh, and there are these little gazelle things, which they're cute. They stampeded when we were right next to them, which was pretty intense. But, I mean, yeah, and that's it. More rocks. Bunnies. And rocks again. This is like a nature documentary. Oh my goodness. Artistic shot, because, you know, narcissism. And this is at the hotel of the first day. The only place I could find where I could film in peace was in the exercise room, and it had quite possibly the loudest fan I have ever heard. It was ridiculous. But essentially, the video that I took was just talking about how the first day was pretty okay. Just a lot of traveling, a lot of being in the car, and I'm hopeful for the future. And still narcissistic. Gosh. Pretentious. Bleh. Here are some more shots of us outside. This is another little historic site for pioneers and whatnot. Spinning camera angles. Arrogance. And this was a fort that we visited, and we had the entire thing to ourselves because, you know, when you visit historic sites in the middle of October, no one else is going to be there. Surprise! All in all, it was a cool experience, though. I enjoyed it. There are some really nifty things that we were able to see and experience, and it was really pretty and just cool. I saw this painting, and this kid is holding this demon thing, and I don't know what it is. Look, just look!
It is day 3. We are in Omaha, Nebraska. Yesterday, we pretty much traveled all day long. It was really long and really, really, really tiring. But that's okay. I survived. That's pretty cool, I guess. Guess where I gotta go today?
It's the zoo. We went to the zoo. It was awesome. There were penguins, and I loved it. And there were sharks, and there's water at the zoo. I don't know. I just love the zoo. I've always loved the zoo. I'm such a child when it comes to animals. They just make me so happy. And there's a turtle. And then I took a bunch of more nature clips, because apparently I can do that. And yeah, jellyfish. It was really cool, though. The Omaha Zoo is, like, super legit. Like, for anyone who hasn't been there, you should go. Because it's a cool place. I liked it a lot. Anyway, there are giraffes. And then there was this cool indoor butterfly house, which was really neat. And there were, like, butterflies everywhere. Like, they could land on you. Like, they had to check you when you were leaving in case you had butterflies on you. And there was this indoor desert biome, which was intense. There's this deer thing. I don't know. It was cute, though. And then meerkats giving us the eye. And then there's this little fox, and it was adorable. I was really sad because they didn't have any red foxes, and those were my favorite. But it was also cool for a lot of other reasons, like this jungle biodome that they had created all this cool stuff in. And there were like fruit bats literally flying over your head, like inches away from you. And they had created this entire thing, and I was just super happy and giggling like a child, just like, this is the coolest thing ever, guys. Like, really.
This is the temporary new home. I'm feeling pretty good about it. We'll see. There's actually quite a good amount of fog that you probably can't see because of the camera, but it is delightfully reminiscent of horror films and makes me very, very happy. So, you know, that's cool. This is the basement of the house that we are staying in at the moment. It's a little bit creepy, but it's kind of the most quiet place in the house, so that's why I'm here. Yeah, today's been a good day. It was really long, but I mean, that's life. That's what happens. It wasn't bad though, just long, a lot of traveling. But if anything, I'm getting used to the travel, getting used to it all. I think things will be good. I think things will work out, and I'm excited. I'm excited for just the future.
And then we took this tour in this carriage, and it was really neat, and it was raining and cold, but actually really, really cool and fascinating, and I learned a lot, and I just loved it, and it was awesome. And then we hit the road again, and this is the Mississippi River in all of its grandeur. And this is an Irish pub that we stopped in that night, and it was really awesome, and I enjoyed being in the city again and not the middle of nowhere. But then the next day, we just had to have...
We are in middle of nowhere, Missouri, and like all true to form family vacations, it is not a true to form family vacation unless we get into some sort of trouble. This instant would be we're stuck near swampland. Our van is trapped. We're trying to get it out, so that's fun.
And yeah, it kind of got worse from there. We kept on trying to get it out, which actually got us deeper in the problem, but then we figured it out, and it was ridiculous. We were stuck here for like an hour or so, but we got it to go out, and then we started freaking out because we thought we were going to get stuck again, but we made it work. Somehow, some way, it all worked out, and all parties were happy. And after that, there really wasn't a whole lot much more footage I took. Everything else was kind of just boring historic sites, but there's this bathroom in one of the hotels we stayed in that was really, really creepy. And every time I turned it on, I thought there was going to be a ghost or something in the shower. But anyway, this is us at Worlds of Fun. This is the last real day before all that's left is travel, travel, travel. And so we just tried to enjoy the most of it, being with the family and all of that. And we started the day off right with the little baby roller coaster. The funny thing is that I actually ran out of footage on this ride, the very first ride of the day. So this is actually going to be the end. Surprise! But it does give me an opportunity to kind of conclude things. Ultimately, the trip was good. I had a lot of worries about going on it with school and work and everything else, and I just wasn't sure if anything was going to work out, but it was actually a really cool lesson to me of being able to just kind of let all those go and let go of my anxieties, my worries, and all of that, and just enjoy living in the moment. Because that's something that I don't do so well. I just enjoyed it. And I enjoyed being able to go on it and complete this challenge, and it was awesome. And I loved it, loved it, loved it. Go and do something. Make it happen. Yeah!